here we are. So, we are live right now with Crossout. I figured I'd go ahead and use Crossout, try and figure out how to do this real quick with live broadcasting. So, we're gonna build some kind of death machine, if we can help it, one way or another. See what we can build here. I'm not going to build anything too fancy one way or another, because I don't really want to weigh it down. The more things you put on, the more you're going to weigh it down, and that's just how this game goes. I mean, it's kind of relative to what happens in real life, so. But, I mean, if you guys would like to see maybe some kind of tutorial or anything on this, if there's anybody interested in this game, please let me know. But I'm seriously just going to sit here, try and build a real quick car with some guns thrown on it, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can't battle this thing one way or another. But I figured I would give the whole live streaming thing a go. And again, of course, you know, even if you're not watching it live, it'll still be there on YouTube for anyone and everyone to enjoy. But shotguns are fun. Let's go ahead and put those on here. Can I put another one? Can I put another one? Nope, can't. I will add little tidbits in there. You know, one tidbit. Sorry, I'm checking my mic, make sure it's actually on. But one little tidbit is, of course, to make sure that, like, how your cab, your actual main vehicle, it has different points in energy, and of course between like this generator or cooler, excuse me, and the guns all take up a certain amount of energy. So you do have to pay attention to that. And again, I'm not building anything that's major or gonna even last long. I just want to do a real quick video for you all, add some gameplay in there. I wanted the building in real time. You know, that way it's not like all the cut and edit stuff that you guys see from me. This thing doesn't have to be pretty, but it does have to be protected. Let's see, what else can we add on here? And as you can see, I'm a level 13. I've been playing this for a little while, but I haven't recorded anything with it yet, so I figured I would go ahead and do that. Let's make it mean looking. Why not? But yeah, I mean, there's a whole, like, online market as far as just like any other game. You know, you can sit there and you can actually sell things in-game, which I personally haven't played a game like that myself, but I thought that was kind of neat and interesting that it has its own little market. I mean, yeah, there's ones where you can buy your own stuff, that it's got like a marketplace or whatever, but I've never seen one that has where you actually take any of this kind of stuff in your little inventory, put it up there for sale, and see if people buy it from you. I cannot figure out the flipping on these things, I swear. But yeah, I can run a real quick, like, how-to tutorial, nothing fancy. Again, this is not, like, I normally throw way more parts on this, and as you level up, you can throw more parts into a vehicle one way or another. But we'll give it a go. And I'm just going to do a simple battle one way or another. And like most games, you know, waiting on the server is probably the longest thing that will be in this game one way or another, is just waiting to get there to actually cause some carnage on another player's vehicle. But I don't know, it's got that Madmax, you know, apocalyptic kind of vibe to it, and that's what I honestly like about it. And besides that, you can also, you know, piece by piece, as you saw just a moment ago, you know, you can take each little part and put it on there as long as you have the part. There's even an area where you can go to that's got blueprints, for instance, where other people have made different things, whatever. And as long as you've got all those same parts, you can make just about whatever you want. Now, some people make things that, you know, are actually going to be able to be used in battles, and some people make things that can't make battles at all. But, you know, there's of course the you know, pay-to-play kind of online shop area that you can get other vehicles and stuff like that that come with all those parts. But, you know, I don't do that. I do the free stuff. But, and I mean, there's weapon crafting. That's the marketplace there where you can get stuff one way or another. And of course, it's got your rarities from lowest to highest, no different than you've seen in other games. But, you know, you've got your different factions, as I like to sit here and, you know, you kind of go through. See, I'm not that high up on the ranking, of course, but see, there's other things you can build as long as you have all the resources. Like, for instance, I don't have enough resources because I'm missing 2 of those, but scrap metal and copper, which you get from battles, you also can get fuel to resell and everything else. Listen to that music. Just get you pumped up and ready to go. Like, come on, let's eliminate them. Let's get them. Alright, we're gonna go. And again, I didn't try and weigh this thing down very much for that reason. Something else I recently found out, if there's just a first name only, it's not like any other kind of tag name, it's actually a bot. It's not a real player or whatever. Now, I've got shotguns. I don't know where that person went. Like any other game, I have no idea where people went. I mean, just look at this landscape even. Like, that sometimes, you know, you kind of get lost in the gameplay, but if you just look around at that sometimes, even that is amazing. Let's take their base. Come on, let's take their... Oh! Don't run into teammates. Let's take this base. Oh yeah. Let's take this base. Come on. Come on, where are you at? Anybody? Anybody want to go? Oh, you're on fire. That means you're close to being done. Come on. Assist. I'll take it. And yeah, I can mount like 4 machine guns if I want to, but... Oh, come on, get him. Get him. Got them daggers on the front. Oh, took my wheel. Did you just shoot me, teammate? Like, really? Come on, just take their base. We get these guys out of here, we can take them. And yes, most of my gameplay is like trying to literally drive circles around them. Like, come on. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Well, I only have 2 wheels, but that's why you make all your wheels steering sometimes, because you're able to do that. Because trust me, starting out, you know, you have a truck cab, some frame, sometimes maybe one of these little dagger hatchet things on the front, and that's about it. And see, these shotguns do a lot of damage. Woo, you knocked him over. Woo! I can't remember if that's called a badge or what that thing's called, that little achievement thing that came up. But if you get... Well, we're about to win. We're almost done. But if you sit there and you get 7 of those, you get a trophy. And don't let this victory fool you. Like, again, it's all about teamwork and what your teammates decided to build. And see, that's other skills you can earn and other things you can earn. And I actually need to go back to the garage because I forgot to put a very important item, which if any of you end up playing this or already do play this, you'll find out. But come to find out that some of the... I don't know if there's anybody in that match, but there are people that have like a flag, which I'll show you here in just a second. Going into my parts. Let's come down here for a minute. See, you see that one already, you know, on a timer. And you get those, and basically that adds just a little bit more experience and whatnot. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna redo this. Actually, wait, no. Go back in. Don't destroy the whole thing. Okay. We're gonna take this bad boy apart. We're gonna kind of start from scratch here. I didn't really want the tire gone, but I can add that back in. No problem. I just want to go down to the main frame. We're actually going to make this frame a lot lighter. Why didn't I just delete the whole thing? I had to do it piece by piece, apparently. But this is a lighter weight frame, which means you can probably go faster. This is kind of like a dune buggy cab. It doesn't have a lot of power score behind it, but the speed is amazing on it. And the lightweight frame when you first get it, which I found there are add-ons, of course, that are free, which, amazing, they're free. Hello, one person watching me. I appreciate that. I didn't think anybody would be on right now. I never know, because, you know, there's people from all over the world that sit here and watch this stuff, so I never know when people are on, whatever. But, yeah, I figured I'd give it a go. Go ahead and try this out with building, one way or another. And doing the live broadcast for this, because, you know, we want to do BioShock on Friday, hopefully, if we're able to. You know? And I hope I'm not just making this and it's not working by the time I try and put it up on YouTube. I really hope not. And I'm sorry anyone that has problems with like vertigo or anything like that if I'm going way too fast on the camera. It took me a long time just to get used to this kind of setup here. We're seriously just gonna build. But yeah, if you're into like crafting games, if you're into anything that's, you know, like Madmax or like Zombie and Apocalypse, this is your game. Like, seriously, try it out. I saw it, I looked up some gameplay of it, instantly fell in love with it. I'm like, I have to get that game if it's not too much money one way or another, and come to find out it was free. Free is always the best price. Sometimes. It depends what you get. But right now I'm trying to add some protection. Let's weld that to the floor. And again, that flag doesn't seem important. I can't add that part on now, can I? Goodbye, part. Let's try you. Can I add you on there? Yeah, I can add two of you on there. Maybe. Oh, yep. That'll give some protection to the cab. And again, I'm not trying to make any kind of real devastating builds right now. I'm just literally trying to make them real simple as I can possibly to kind of show you guys one way or another how this all works. If you're interested. If you're not interested, that's cool. Or if you're more interested in just watching me play it. Like, I hope to do more Let's Plays of this, whether it's live stream or not. But I'm trying to get all the thoughts out of my head. That way you all can hear them. That is the hardest part of doing any kind of YouTubing or live stream that I have learned, is take the thoughts and actually put them into the video. Now we're talking. We're gonna saw up some stuff here. Alright, let's see. Let's add some machine guns. Let's see, how many can I add? Come on, get on there. Oh, I can add one more because I have 9 points on this bad boy. Ooh, yeah, buddy. There we go. Another and very important thing, if you're even interested in listening to it right now as I ramble in my Kyle-ness, is you have to try and protect these weapons. Otherwise, they're not going to do what you want them to do at all, one way or another. And people will take them out. Any people that have been playing this for a while, they know to take out them weapons first. I'm telling you. They'll figure your formula out. Let's do that. Let's try and protect the tires. This thing doesn't have to look pretty. This thing has to be functional. That's what its job is to defend. You know, I've got an arsenal strapped to the hood of this thing. We gotta protect it somehow. Let's see, got in way too close right there. Let's go down here one. As I bump into things. That's good enough for me if it's good enough for everybody else, because I'm... Look at that, I still have a pretty dang good top speed and acceleration, hopefully. So, we're going to go into battle, and again, I'm just going to do one of these. You can play these over and over and over again. There's other ones that are like defending pump jacks, or basically like pumps at an oil field. You defend against enemies as a team, stuff like that. There's cargo, where you have to go to an area and kind of like capture the flag kind of zone, and you get stuff out of that. That's just an over and over again. You actually have to back out of everything back to the home screen to go back into the game. But you just keep coming up, and it's basically practice for fighting is basically what it turns into. And any of you guys that have played Fortnite, with the storm, of course, coming in circle that you guys have watched with me or other people, this is basically the same thing, only it's like a top-down or to one side that I've seen, and it's whoever lasts the longest. Whoop, went out of that, didn't mean to. But anyway, enough of my rambling. We're going to go ahead, and we're just going to redo this one again. I think that's the one I just did. But again, the real problem is the waiting on here just to get into a match, like anything else is. It's like, well, can't you just put enough people in, and can we just go? You'd think there's enough people, which I don't know how servers work, personally. Again, I'm not that tech savvy. Back in days of, like, MySpace, when anyone remember MySpace? Anyone still on MySpace? But MySpace, a long time ago, as I speak as if I'm that old, you know, you sat there and you'd copy and paste, and it would just fill up your whole wall of nonsense, basically. And, you know, you felt like somebody who really knew something about computers. And that was me. That was this kid right here that thought he knew a lot about it, and come to find out it, you know, was a lot simpler than he once thought. Already a minute in. I am so sorry. I know this takes forever. But, you know, well, I was going to try and say and show something, but we're just going to go to this pumped up jam music. Oh. What are they going to throw me into? And see, again, like I said, you know, you can see like Peter and Helen that are on the blue team of us, and Madison and Mary on the red, if my face isn't blocking it, I hope. Those are all bots. Those are computers, basically, that are just playing along either with you or against you, one way or another. I'm about 20 minutes into this recording. I think I'm going to cap it off at 30. I'm not going to bore you with 40 to an hour of my ramblings. Like I said, I just wanted to play a little bit. Hello, Air. But I wanted to try and do some live stream stuff, because that's the only way for you guys to get my in-game reaction. And yeah, it's okay to sit there and put YouTube videos up of me not reacting in real time, but I'm sure, you know, you want the in the now. I don't want to bump into you, teammate. I don't want to do that. Where? Where? I hear you shooting at something. I hate the map is down there in the right corner. I hate that. Especially when you switch from something like Fortnite. Oh, it's all down there. Of course. Nope, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. Back it up. Back it up. I don't have the thing that's called a car jack, which basically helps you flip over. You can have a teammate do it, but if there's not a teammate nearby, then you're kind of boned on that one. Okay, I can finally join the fight, as I made a giant circle for nothing. Let me at him. Let me at him. Get that saw. Get that saw in there. Take him out. Look at that. Look at that. How beautiful. You're gone. You're toast. Next. Next. Come here, you. Come here. I'm gonna get you. I ate you for breakfast. I don't want my teammate. Come here. Oh, well, you got him. Good job. I like to honk. That's kind of like, hey, good job. Nope, you're trying to take the neutral base. See, some of them have a neutral base. No, 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 no. Come here. Come here. Come here. No! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him. Eat him up, eat him up. Come on. There we go, there we go. Chomp him. I got one gun left. I can do some kind of damage. Well, no, I can't do anything. I'm just going to sit here and tackle you, I guess. Oh man, it was 2-2. Or it is 2-2, I should say. Who else we got? You need to go get that base. You need to go... You got dual cannons, man. Dual cannons, dude. Aw, you're on your last legs there. You're almost gone. Gandalf, you're almost gone, man. You're just doing circles, dude. Well, I think we done lost this one, folks. I think we did. I think we done did lost it. Yep, you found a teammate. Come on. There's Fookland and Mary. Why are you doing circles? We haven't won yet. Wait, what are you doing? Go get him, man. Go get him. Come on. Go get him. Did somebody blow up on their own? No, Gandalf got him. And see, another thing is I can't tell if people are newer to the game or not. And... you know, I don't know if they played for a while or if they're just getting used to it. That's what's kind of hard for me in this game, because is it somebody that just had like a lot of extra money and went ahead and, you know, they bought into it and got all this, you know, extra cool stuff? See, they got the base. But see, that flag right there, that's, you know, limited time once it's activated, and they can run 36 hours, 72 hours, or whatever. They give you extra points, and trust me, you want more points, because the more points you get, you know, the more experience you get, and the more stuff you get. I'm going to try and do one more real quick match. It might be just under 30 minutes, this one, but we're going to go ahead and try it. But I didn't think this would be this easy to live broadcast. I thought I was going to either have to wait for a while or something like that. I am going to have to try and figure out how to zoom in my camera, is one thing I noticed. But hey, that's why we're starting out doing this kind of stuff. That's how we're trying to figure out how to do it. But I might have to either get a chair to sit closer, or I might have to put something in front of me to where it's actually got my face. I don't know if I can adjust it one way or another not in-game of course, but if I can actually adjust it once I go back into options one way or another. Like I was saying, there's in-game currency right there with the coin, or the gold rather, and that's your gas, which you have your gas consumption so you can do missions such as like defending the oil pumps or getting the cargo stuff that drops, or it's like the King of the Hill, whatever kind of game, and that's how you play those. And then of course when you run out, you know, it's like, oh, the most important thing is take a break, which I understand. You know, that is a way for you to sit there unless you're earning more through a game somehow, some way. I don't know if when you get fuel, if it caps into that, or if that fuel can only be sold in the marketplace. But the only way to sit there and of course get more fuel, oh, the bridge is fun. If you can ram somebody on the edge of the bridge just right, you can take out like all their front defenses. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Come on, get to the bridge. Get to the bridge. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I had a little pickup truck build, and I first got the saw, and I just ran straight into somebody and took out half their stuff. I'm gonna do it right now. Take them out. They got bigger stuff than I do. Going down the hill. Oh yes, you're flipped, and you don't have a car jack, do you? Take advantage. No, no. Where did I go? Where did I go? Take out the gun. Take out the gun. If I don't take out they're gonna get me. I'm gone. I'm a goner. I'm done. But again, I didn't make a... That's a different kind of vehicle. But see, that's what I like, is you just use the parts you get, and, you know, depending upon... You know, it's kind of cool, I guess, to, you know, oh, I really want that part. So, you know, you go ahead and you buy that package or that deal. But I find it so much more rewarding, you know, whether it's a paid game or especially a free game, and, you know, you get to that next achievement or you get those next parts in order to sit there and make a vehicle. And another kind of cool thing in this game is you can sit there and actually look up the blueprints, and I use quotes a lot because I forget if that's the technical term or not. But you can sit there and actually use someone else's blueprint, and as long as, like I said before, as long as you have all those same parts, you can build that vehicle. You can test drive vehicles without having those parts, which I've done plenty of times, but you can't test drive them in the actual game. I mean, that'd just be cheating. What would be the point? But, alright, we're only 26 minutes into this video. I'm going to do one more match. It's counting down right now, 4 seconds on there. I'm going to do one more match, and that's going to probably cap it off at the 30 right there. But, again, if you like apocalyptic, zombie, you know, DIY kind of looking vehicles, whatever, or you like crafting and, you know, building games one way or another, or you're just into cars, I mean, whatever you're into, I think this kind of covers a wide basis of different things you might be into. But, and there's even a thing on here where you can combine weapons and whatnot, but in order to do that, or combine things, it has to have a certain level of rarity. You can't take, like, any of those rewards are actually, you know, gray, whatever rewards, the lowest of the low. And you can't combine any of them. I do feel like that should be changed a little bit. Even just to get you that little bit better weapon, but I've never been good at crafting games. Like Minecraft, I'm terrible at Minecraft. I've tried to play it before on either people's computers, or I think it's out on Xbox now. I'm not for sure, but I've tried to play it one way or another, and it doesn't work out for me. There's another crafting game called 7 Days to Die. I got that when I first got the PS4, and it is not what we thought it was going to be at all. Oh, come on, just one more match. Even if... There you go, come on. Even if you take me out real quick. But again, I wanted to try and do an on-air live broadcast to try this out. I've probably said this 20 times through this video. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling, I'm sorry if I'm repeating. But, you know, I didn't want the... Not really even scripted, but just, you know, the, oh, well, he recorded the game, and then, you know, his reaction wasn't in time with it. You know, so I figured I'd do some Let's Plays that are live stream in order to get that. And they can be just as long or shorter, hello teammate, than the other ones. Oh, you're over there. Let's go get him. Come on. Come with me. Don't ram into me. Oh man. Oh man. Can we make it? I thought we were gonna tip. You're almost done, aren't you? Come on. Come on. Need them defenses. Oh man, somebody got a tank of some kind going on there. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Took me out. Man. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Well, I'm not even going to watch the end of this one. I have a feeling our team's going to lose, but all you awesome peeps, folks, and dudes out there, stay awesome. Don't ever change that. Please don't ever change that. And I'll say what I normally say, and say, bye. Bye. As I try and figure out how to turn this off now.